Hello everyone and welcome back to Knee Deep, a game where people are black and white and the world around them is colored. And it's really hard to tell the real people from that cardboard cutout over there. But that's okay, because it seems like a cool game. You hear piano playing in the background, that's my sister, nobody panic. Let's talk to this guy because he's sweeping, and I appreciate sweeping people. One of my jobs is cleaning, so. I watched Apollo 11 launch from that tower back when I was your age. You're old. Did Lincoln lend you his binoculars for a better view? Oh, this game should also be called, I can't read the game, so I apologize for that. Back in the day, my beard was better. What an odd thing to say. This guy takes a page out of my book and says odd things. Can you confirm that the man hanging from the tower tonight was Tag Kern? Hang on, I gotta switch my mic around. Okay. Sure looked like him. Had his wallet with his driver's license inside, too. License photo? How'd that DMV picture look? Mine adds 20 years and a healthy dose of meth addict. Because I am a meth addict. But anyway, why did I ask about the picture? I thought maybe I was asking that to make sure that his driver's license was in his wallet. Didn't give it much more than a glimpse, but, you know, he looked a lot taller in the movies. Shrimpy dude. Was Kern alone, hanging from the tower? Nope, he was there from some folks with the Red Eclipse movie studio. A location filming, I think. Hanging from the tower? Okay. Location, messy scene, anything unusual? Did you notice anything strange before Kern died? Not really. Saw him leaving Hungry Chiefs after an early dinner. Is that weird? No. Any idea why Kern killed himself? Oh, we're just assuming he killed himself? That's good. That's good, Ramona. Good thing you only write for a blog. Have you seen his latest movies? Did Kern scream at the last second, like maybe he changed his mind? That's a morbid question, but no, he didn't scream, not that I heard. So you watched him do this? Are the Red Eclipse folks still here? Think so. Last I saw, they were hanging out at Hungry Chiefs. Strange place to mourn, feeling hungry. Really? They're just sitting around some dusty old greasy spoon? Hey, some people drown their sorrows in a bottle of beer, others gorge on scalp burgers and supersized sodas. Strange response. Those people should count their blessings and their calories. Oop, another blog post ahead. Zoop. Alright, I'm gonna walk over here. I'm going to talk to Remy. Hey, Remy. Airplane going overhead. I apologize if you can hear it. I need to come up with a voice for this guy, too. I don't know. I'm just going to give him generic male voice. Remy, bet you didn't know that Indonesians don't let you put convenience store within 500 meters of a grocery store. Useful information. That's good to know. Remy, always happy to help. Are you referring to yourself in the third person, sir? That deserves a strange response. Have fun storming the castle. Hey, by the way, Remy, glad you didn't waste a lot of space on Woodstep. Loser was our tech guy until Rutledge Siloway let him go last week. Boy, that sentence made very little sense to me. I said good day. Guy's weird. Better get what I can to the blog before Lenny pops an aneurysm. Can you do that? Can you pop an aneurysm? Kern's ID? From hanging in the tower, had his wallet, okay. Kern's companions. Jim Lehrman's actor Kern was staying as chief roadside crew of the studio working on the next movie. gonna go with the companions one because it's better news. Let's try edgy. Tag Kern spent his final days in a seedy tourist trap called Chief's Roadside Wonderland. But it seems that, although he was among friends, he felt utterly alone. So desperate it seems that he took his own life. Kern was in Cypress Knee with a film crew from Red Eclipse Studios, scouting locations for a new movie. The last movie in Tag Kern's filmography, May Never Lends. Okay. Sources close to the investigation of the actor's sudden death say that he was in... Am I the only one exploring this guy's death? That just occurred to me. I'm just a reporter for a blog. Am I the only one? Like, I haven't seen any cops. Like, nothing. Anyway, the actor's sudden death say he was in the South Florida town of Cypress Knee for a new project. The crew from Red Eclipse Studios scouted the location at a nearby prison. It remains to be seen whether Karen's suicide leaves the movie just as fatally hanged. Did anybody say that it was at the prison, though? I feel like that's a lie. I'm gonna go with edgy because I don't remember him saying anything about a prison. Not bad. ZTM still getting more hints, though. May upset Kern's friends. ZTM, TMZ, getting more hits. Well, yeah, because they're terrible people. More terrible than me. Enter the Hungry Chief. Enter the Hungry Chief, indeed. What if that wall hadn't come down? Would she just have had to just, like, stand there outside it? How much you plan to charge me for a little good press here, Miss Teague? Kern, miss more about Kern, too expensive. More about Kern. I take Bitcoin, but I'm really in the market for info on Kern's demise. We were all upset about it. I wish we'd known he was hurting so badly. If you finish this movie without Kern, do you think anyone will notice? Sure. Pick on the short dead guy. Tag still had a lot of fans. You know it too. You know it too. You wouldn't give a shit about being here otherwise. Anyway, I was curious about something. Okay. Saw your post. Might have cut close to the bone for some of us. Tina especially. Have a heart, lady. Give a strange response. Always a pleasure, Donnie. Can I call you Donnie? Or Fred? It seems like the responses are getting slightly less strange. I'm disappointed. Ooh, crying people. I'm not gonna go talk to the crying people? Okay. Oh, I can. Tina Gray. Probably like Tina Fey. And she's gray. I can't believe this is happening. Gonna get to the basics here. Why'd Kern want to kill himself? Well, I went straight in for the kill shot myself here. That's the thing. He wasn't depressed or anything. He really liked where this new project was going. Kern sure was short. I'm not gonna say that. Unless they make me. Do you plan to cash in on his death with a kiss and tell memoir? I'm offended you'd even ask. And another thing. Well, that'll stick with her. I had to ask one of two terrible questions. Yes? What right do you have to say that Tag was all alone? That no one tried to save him? I loved him. He didn't need saving. This is all wrong. I'm gonna have to give a strange response because none of these other ones are any good. Strange response. Pineapple. That's better. We're back to form. Pineapple and good day. Remy, bet you didn't know all the Spanish moss comes from one ancient dude's beard because he chased a girl up a tree. Freaky beard. It's either one big beard or one big dude. No wonder she ran away. He probably tripped on it trying to catch her. He needed a good trank pistol to slow her down. Is this the same guy from the convenience store? Got vegan, inspired suicide. What did Remy see? Who knows? I don't understand this Remy person. You saw Kern before he died, didn't you? Sure did. Served him a scalp burger special. Fresh meat and everything. Oh, good. He ate like a hungry raccoon. Did Kern seem upset, depressed, angry? Remy might have made him a little mad, told him how awful Meacham was. God, vegan. I'm not vegan. I can't, like, can I, like, go anywhere else? Do I have to ask these stupid questions? Does the menu offer vegan options? I'm gonna write an article about how this racist restaurant is discriminatory against vegans. No, man, just meat. I like meat chunks in my yogurt. Oh, I didn't even have to tell her to say something random that time. Look at the cockroaches, they're just streaming in. Tasty! Oh, by the way, Remy heard Corday talking about you. He wanted a word. Kind of making this guy sound southern, too. Gordon Corday. With a name like Corday, he's gonna need a British accent. It's such a tragedy what happened to your mother. She deserved better. Russian? What do you know about her? Random guy? A private investigator named K.C. Gaddis exposed an affair between her and a good friend of mine. I've read the archives. So what? The studio hired him to investigate Kern's death. Interesting. I'll keep an eye out for him. Be careful, he's always been a dangerous man, never too discriminatory about his victims. What can you tell me about Kern? I can tell you that he held the grand ranking of dark matter, a rarity among those in the Church of Us. How big is the Church of Us? We've got 6 million members worldwide last count, growing every day. Such a pleasing sight. Yeah. Open yourself to the energies of the universe as they swirl around you. Such is the spirit of an asensitive, probably. Dubious. I don't feel swirly. The octo levels measurement doesn't lie. You're an asensitive, Miss Teague. Meaning? What do all of these rankings really mean? I don't think asensitive is even a word. Or asensitive, or I'm not sure. I'm going to keep saying asensitive. Like immoral. Proprietary information, Miss Teague. So you tell people that they're a thing, and then you don't tell them what the thing is. It's like, you're a face haver. I'm done for now. Are those bushes? Or rocks? Or giant snails? Mixed up opinions about Kern's death, obviously. Miller, the movie director, claimed Kern was depressed. Tina Gray thought Kern seemed happy. Remy mostly seemed neutral except when it came to Meacham. Miller didn't think Kern had an appetite, but Remy described a pretty big last meal. And what's the deal with the creepy Gordon Corday? Cordray even. Might have to call her about him. Surprise! First call home in a couple of years. I'm kind of inclined to do the mood, but let's see. Suicide, the only explanation for Tag Kern's death. Tina Gray, a Red Eclipse employee who dated Kern, told Fan Rage that he hadn't been depressed. In fact, Kern seemed happy about the direction of his new prison movie project, she said. Regret? Dalvin Miller, director of Tag Kern's final project, wishes he could turn back time. Miller said Kern seemed depressed, but the director didn't know just how desperate the actor had become. Under different circumstances. I'm not going to use this one. I'm not going to use that one. Nobody kills himself because somebody didn't like their performance. No, I'm going with this one. What does inflammatory look like? Ted Kern's lover doesn't think he killed himself, so who did? Fans are clamoring to find explanations for Kern taking his own life. But what if he was murdered and the killer made it look like suicide? Only time will tell. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that one. That got Lenny's attention in a good way. Interesting premise. Pull that string. See where it leads. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm a reporter, so I've got to do something that people would be interested in, and people aren't interested to hear that a guy who committed suicide was depressed. People want to hear that it's a weird mystery. 2 days later. I think some guy should run up on stage with that and, like, hold it up, a sign. It's like 2 days later. I'll walk over here to 2 days later, if that's alright with everyone. Tell us about this source of yours, the one who calls himself Anonymous. Uncertain. I'm not sure. Might be you, for all I know. I saw him peeing in the bushes a while back. Couldn't tell. Do you realize how much trouble you've caused? Oh, I am just getting started. Hell yeah, I am. Whoa, whoa, pan back. Holy pan back, Batman. Whee! Earlier, at trail's end in Cypress Knee, another death investigation.